Right.
Excuse the echo, we're obviously in your garage, so you'll have to bear with that if that's okay.
Okay, feels like an interview.
So first of all, Neil, can you tell us how Severneshop first come about?
So it was formed. We previously had a company called Quayside Windsurfers based in the UK, which was doing fine. But I felt I'd had a close association with Severne for some time before that, since 2006. And in 2011, I just felt that it was time that I wanted to focus on one brand, become very good at that one brand. And I felt there was a place in the marketplace with everything going online, that there was an opportunity for a business to be customer focused, have team riders that do nothing but sail that brand of kit and know all about it, how to rig it, the problems with it, how to fix the problems with it, and have a team rider that's specialised in each different discipline. And so at the time we were running a race team, and that race team was kind of going quite successfully. I was quite happy with that. So we decided to move across and to go with Severneshop.com. I had a chance meeting with Ben Severne, and he basically came up, had a cup of coffee, and I said, can I just run this idea past you, Ben? And I run some mock-ups that we'd done of the website, and he absolutely loved it and said, run with it. Sounds like a fantastic idea. And that's the story, or the start of Severneshop. We've now built that into the leading independent retailer in the world, supplying all around the world, supplying pro sailors, weekend sailors, and giving advice to those sailors. And that principally is what Severneshop's all about, a complete portal for Severne windsurfing kit. You need anything, you need advice on anything, you go to Severneshop and you'll get it.
So Severneshop is now one of the leading windsurfing dealers. Can you tell us how you've achieved that, please, Neil?
Well, it's quite simple. Basically a focus on being the best retailer at the brand. So learning all about the products, knowing your stuff, talking to the people who make it and design it, so you know why it's been designed that way, and understanding, being able to translate that into a language and a format which customers can digest, because at the end of the day, we're not all superstar team riders. There are people out there who want to enjoy the kit, and who are families, who are intermediates, and they just want to put smiles on their faces. And so, we are very much engaged in dealing with everything from a pro sailor who needs a particular part to a family who just want a new Dyno V3 just to enjoy it a weekend. And that we've worked on for 9 years now, and it's taken some time. Severneshop's not become the biggest just overnight. We've then started doing international shipping. We've been doing that now for some time, and it's slowly expanded into everything from foiling to the sails to the boards. And I think also that Severne as well has grown alongside us. So when I was first doing the sails, it was sails and masts, and that was basically it. But Ben's expanded his range to include wetsuits, harnesses, boards, foils, foil sails. It really now covers just about everything. So we've kind of grown together, and it's been a really organic growth of the two businesses, but still centered absolutely around one thing, and that is delivering a good quality online service to our customers. We're not about, it really did frustrate me that there's a lot of companies out there who either sell online and just sell cheap and just don't really tell you whether you're buying the right thing. And at the end of the day, you might be getting a great deal, but if you're buying the wrong thing, that's no great deal at all. So we're really all about making sure you get the right kit, and we've taken quite a long time to do that, and our customers now trust that our judgment is absolutely spot on.
Windsurf retail has changed over the 15 years?
That's a really interesting question. So 15 years ago, people would look at an advert, a print advert, they would phone up the shop, or they'd walk in the shop and then buy their products after talking to the guy in the shop. Now it's all changed. It's now all about online and the currency of communication online. So customers, there are a few shops in good locations who continue to serve their customers very well, but as a whole, people have moved, every kind of retail has moved online, and people now look at a product. So they can easily compare the price of that product amongst 15 different retailers. So what the USP has got to be is what that online retailer can give that customer. Namely, for us, it was all about having team riders who are on every page to basically pick up that phone and say, what is this the right thing? And that was extremely important. And on another level, the whole marketing aspect has changed. So I was talking to Timo Mullen about 2 years ago, and he was absolutely right when he said for a team rider now, for a pro sailor, it's not so much about the pro sailor who's doing the best moves. It's now about the pro sailor who gets the best online social media exposure. That's massive now, because now people look and watch different things. So online is so much of a bigger part of people's lives, and I think for all businesses to ignore that is at their expense. And Severneshop has always been very focused on, yes, we'll go online, yes, we carry all the products so people have choice, but more importantly, we then have that advice line that will have a look at the order to make sure they're buying the right kind of compatible kit. That's very important. I think everyone, if they're honest with themselves, it's not all about price. It's not, people say they go online just to buy the cheapest. No, they don't, because it's no good if you're buying the wrong thing, like I've said before. So we've found the new format in online web retail, but don't get me wrong, on the other side, on the marketing side, step changes in how people view their sport, whether it be on social media, whether they follow pro sailors, whether they follow amateur sailors, or go on YouTube. That is where it is happening. I'm not so sure people are picking up magazines and reading magazines and looking at adverts necessarily for their next deal.
So you've announced your withdrawal from the Windsurf Magazine. Yeah. Why?
Oh, okay, that's to the point. Right, yeah, of course we'll tell you why. So, over the last few years, I've studied marketing, and we do our advertisement budget, and we've been looking at where people have been researching their information source to make their purchases. And I felt over the last few years, it's become less and less and less magazine or paper editorial, and become more about digital. And alongside of that, it's less and less about maybe digital magazines and more about YouTube channels and social media and those real life influencers that we look at. In the same way in normal life, we are looking more and more at influencers rather than the staple diet, inverted commas, experts. And so I approached Dan at Windsurf Magazine to express my concerns about this, and their approach really is they want to focus on paper editorial and didn't want to make it easy for us to focus on digital only. Now that's their prerogative, and those guys do a great job there, but I'm not so sure that for Severneshop it's where we want to be at the moment. Now also I had concerns that over the last few years reviews on boards have just become really non-committal, really kind of sitting on the fence and not really committing to anything, telling you lots of detail but not actually giving you opinion. And I just think the customer deserves that nowadays. We're in an environment where, on YouTube, and if you've seen some of the reviews that we do, we just cut to the chase and tell people the truth, and we know for a fact people respect that and contact us and go, we really appreciate what you've done. And I just felt that the reviews were beginning to reflect the advertisers that are in the magazine rather than necessarily the boards or sales which are actually doing it on the marketplace. So we spoke to them. As I said, they didn't really want to make it very easy for us, so I had to review what we were doing, and I kind of went, well, one of those seminal moments where you go, it's time to make a step change, and that's exactly what we've done. Anyone who knows me through the years of doing different bits and pieces, I'm one who will step out in the dark first, and I'm not afraid to do that. And so that's what we're doing. I'm really excited about what we're doing. I think it is relevant. I think it's where people are looking, and we want to be there with these people to tune in to what you guys are actually tuning into to get your information and your source of review on online. So yeah, really stoked about that.
So what's next for Severneshop?
Well, here we are in the start of 2021. I think any one of us would say that 2020 was an unusual year, very busy for us, in fact. So it was a time for us not to really be able to review too much in what we did because we were simply too busy just globally supplying kit, and also then getting in the 2021 kit, which was being delayed due to COVID. So 2021 has taken on a completely new direction, but what's in store? Well, with Severneshop, we are taking a number of new directions. To begin with, the big announcement I'd love to say, and I'm absolutely made up with this, is hooked up with Ben Proffitt and Windsurfing TV, and we are going to be working alongside those guys on their channel. I think what he does is brilliant, it's relevant, it's funny, it's on point, it's what people want to view. And so we've decided to support him in what he does and kind of tune up with him. We're going to kick off with a great competition coming out Feb and March. So all you guys kind of join his channel, take a look. He's going to be running that between, as I say, February and March, something like that. But we're going to be supporting that and making sure our name gets out on there so people can see that we are, still out there, still relevant, and supporting the people who are the people who are watched. He's got 30,000 subscribers, massive subscription, and they tune in every week. So it's really, really quite important that he is absolutely smashing it at the moment. But also we're going to take some different tacks with anyone who knows what we do. We do mail shots and bits and pieces, and we're going to come up with some new inventive marketing tools and kind of trading ideas and bits and pieces like that. And hopefully we're working on it at the moment, and it's very much under wraps at the moment, but for 2022 we could have a really big announcement, and it's something super exclusive. So that I'm really excited. So it's keeping me very busy, because on top of that we are selling a lot of sails and a lot of boards, so it's busy times. And although it's sometimes a little difficult, we're in lockdown in the UK at the moment to go out sailing, people are still enjoying their windsurfing. So 2021 is definitely going to be a year to look forward to. I would say, our hookup with Windsurfing TV is going to be all out there. I encourage you guys, if you haven't looked at it, oh my God, just take a look. It's so funny. Send It Sundays, absolutely awesome. So that's the direction we're going to be going in. There's going to be a few other ideas we're going to be doing. Any questions, queries, just contact me. If you've got any questions about what we're doing, just contact us. But I'm really made up. The other team riders are all over it. They're going to be getting involved. Severneshop's going to move to a new level, I think, in 2021.
Can you tell us how people can get involved?
It's early days, obviously, with regard to the Windsurfing TV, but obviously Ben Proffitt has his channel, so you just go on there and subscribe to his channel. It's quite simple, and you can also help him run his channel through the beer money kind of facility he has on there. But basically, for any of our customers, we will be running his channel on our website as well, so there'll be a link with that, so you can kind of tune into those bits and pieces as and when, but also just go onto his channel and take a look. Certainly for the competition it's going to be good, but do our social media. We're not particularly hard on social media. We tend to focus more on the website and our e-shots, talking to our customers and contacting them when they want to be contacted. So rather than just put loads of just meaningless crap out there, I'd rather actually put out real either offers or information or whatever it might be. But go onto our socials, go onto the website, email me, pick up the phone or phone us, or if you see us on the beach, just come up, tap us and go, hey, yeah, I bought a so-and-so, what about this, that and the other? That's what we are about. That's what Severneshop is all about. It's about supporting our customers on every level, including the old school level, which is when you're actually on the beach enjoying yourselves. So Severneshop 2021, it's all new, it's all good. Come and be a part of it.